The Porsche GT3 Cup Challenge Middle East, a three-class challenge series for emerging talent and enthusiast racers. 6 rounds across the Middle East, 12 races in total. Setup is critical, but talent and racecraft are how you win. All of Porsche's factory races started in a series like this. It's the largest single-make series on the planet. This is the Porsche GT3 Cup Challenge Middle East. Bahrain International Circuit, home to motorsport in the Middle East and the base of operations for the region's Porsche GT3 Cup Challenge. This weekend, the GT3 Cup is a support series to the FIA World Endurance Championship, the pinnacle of global endurance racing. This 7th season of the Porsche GT3 Cup Challenge Middle East is powered by the highly experienced Lechner Racing. The opening weekend is host to 15 entries representing 8 different nationalities, each driving the latest offering of the Porsche 911, the Type 991. Round 1 qualifying put Charlie Freins in the number 14 Porsche on pole, only 0.03 of a second faster than Jeffrey Schmidt. Ryan Cullen from Ireland in the Cullen Motorsport Porsche was a half a second further behind for position 3 on the grid. Race 1 came at dusk, but 5,000 circuit lights illuminated the whole of the track surface. A standing start provides the perfect opportunity to make up positions into turn 1, or for others, lose positions. And that's what happened to Charlie Freins in the number 14 as Jeffrey Schmidt made a move into turn 1. The pair kept the racing tight but clean, their cars just inches apart. But a mistake under braking cost Freins his race. Giving Schmidt a slight nudge from behind, the 14 wouldn't be able to return to racing after the impact.
He was blocking me real nice and fair, so we had a really fair fight. And then on the back straight I was behind him and I locked my rear wheels, so that's why I ran into him and touched the wall, so that was the race for me.
Further down the field, the number 9 of Saeed Al-Mahiri moved up 3 positions in just 2 laps, then fought for second with Ryan Cullen. The number 9 applied the pressure, even edging ahead in a few corners, but in the end, just couldn't make it stick. Just behind Saeed, his Skydive Dubai Falcons teammate, the number 11, piloted by Sheikh Hasha Al Maktoum. Hasha started from 8th on the grid, but by the second lap was in 4th position. The number 913 Porsche of Wolfgang Triller of Germany also pushed hard with calculated racecraft in the opening laps and moved up from 11th to 7th. Halfway through the race, Abdulaziz Al Faisal was making up more positions on track than anyone else, making clean passes every 2 laps after a less than favourable start. On the final lap, it's the battle for 7th position. The number 73 of Saud Al Faisal locks up, opening the door for the 33 of Isa Al Khalifa for the last corner overtake before the checkered flag. These two finishing 2nd and 3rd in the silver class. At the front, Jeffrey Schmidt in the Al Nabuda Racing Porsche GT3 Cup car ran a smooth and consistent pace. After his turn 1 overtake for the lead, he controlled the field.
The start was the key to the victory today. I had a really good start off the line, could take first position already on the start-finish line and then could hold it. Unfortunately, he made a little mistake and was out after some laps, and then it was a bit more quiet for me. But to start the season with a victory is perfect.
And secured victory by a winning margin of nearly 3.5 seconds over Ryan Cullen of Ireland in 2nd. And Skydive Dubai Falcon Saeed Al-Mahiri in 3rd.
I started from 5th place and finished 3rd, so very happy, and I think we had a really good car. I did the fastest lap, but I tried to be in 2nd place. Was fighting for 2nd place, battling almost the whole race, but finishing in 3rd place is not too bad. And now I'm looking forward for tomorrow, next race too.
All 4 of the UAE drivers finished in the top 6 positions, with Sheikh Hasha Al Maktoum of Skydi Dubai Falcons in 4th, Al Nabuda Racing's Zayed Ashkanani in 5th, and Wolfgang Triller of Germany 6th. Race 2 from Bahrain will be run during the day, where the hotter conditions will be even more challenging for the drivers. Thanks for joining us and stay tuned.